right, we're joined by North Carolina head coach Megan Smith-Lyon, student athletes Sona Thompson and Kiana Pierce. We'll ask Coach to make an opening statement, and then we will take questions.
Yes, Sana is how we pronounce her name, and this is Kiwi. That's what we call her. Yeah, a tough game, right? I mean, it was a game that we knew was going to be close. We knew they had a powerful offense, and man, did they show it. But what I like about our team is that we continue to fight. We had some really good offensive moments, just didn't get a couple big hits when we needed them. But I love the fight that we showed. We ended scoring in that last inning. Shelby came through with a big time hit for us, and want to carry that momentum into tomorrow.
Questions? Get it to Rhiannon.
Yeah, Coach. What can you take away, and what do you have to bring into tomorrow? Because obviously, it's one and done at this point. What can you learn from today's game that carries over to tomorrow?
Well, I think we need to just continue to have a fighter mentality. It's survive and advance, right? So we need to make sure that we have that tomorrow. We had a lot of really good at-bats. I felt like we were able to force quite a few freebies. We had lots of walks. We gave ourselves opportunities, and we came through in some. Kiwi came through with a huge hit in the first inning to get us started, but we had other opportunities that were a little bit empty, and I think that we need to capitalize on those. To win in the postseason, you've got to be able to do that, and we did a few times, but not enough today to beat Ohio State.
Yeah, from the player's perspective, what do you guys feel like you have to do differently tomorrow, or carry on from this game to tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think we can't have so many empty at-bats. I think when we have runners on, just finding a way to have a quality at-bat, pass the bat to the next person. I think too many times we left runners in scoring position and had an easy out for the defense. And so I think finding ways to just be clutch. We just have to be clutch tomorrow and get people on and get them in.
Yeah, I agree. I think also with all the runners in scoring position, we did leave on base. We still scored 6 runs. So I think there's a lot of good looking in tomorrow, and if we just get those couple big hits, we'll be good.
And Coach, just that offense. When you guys got that early lead, there was no way you guys were settled. Whether you figured that they would make a comeback in terms of their bats would come alive eventually. Was that the mindset, or were you?
Well, when you look at their numbers and know what they've done, you anticipate that they're going to come in and have a good offensive performance. So, coming up and putting 3 in the first inning, I thought was huge for us in terms of setting a tone. And I think Kenna Ray did a really good job of holding them, some solo shots, and, I was really proud of how she started. But that type of team, their offense is going to come on at some point. You just hope you can outscore them and that you can hold them to maybe a fewer home runs than we gave up today, but they're a talented offense, and we knew that coming in, and they showed that. I'd love to face them again. I'd love to see how we can make some adjustments and have a better outcome.
And last question, just tonight in terms of recovery and stuff, because you guys want to be playing as many games as possible tomorrow. What do you do? What do you do for recovery when you go back, and what's the tactics there?
Kiwi, why don't you take that?
I'm currently sitting here with ice on my knee, but we ice right after the game. We'll have post-game treatments, so we have both our athletic trainers with us. They'll send a schedule when we get on the bus of who's coming in, what time you're coming, and then if you need anything, you call them. And then first thing in the morning, you wake up and you get your pregame treatment schedule. So, they're working hard for us to be back on the field, and you don't really miss a beat. They got hydration packs. We get fed right away. Yeah, they're locked in. We're ready.
Yeah, rest, hydration, a lot of attention from our trainers. That's what we'll be doing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just talk about what is the message going into tomorrow? What are those changes that you'd like to make?
Well, we still need to believe, right? After today, we shouldn't go in tomorrow with a bunch of pressure on ourselves and doubting ourselves. I think we showed a lot of good things today. So we need to come out tomorrow, still be ourselves, clean up a few little things, and just believe we can do it. Attack mentality and go after it and go get what we want. We want to continue to play. We don't want this to be the end, right? These players are special. This team is special. We want to go as far as we can, and we just need to believe we can, and I think they will. We have shown such resilience all year, and they have had a strong belief in our mission and what we want to do as a team, and they have never wavered, and I know they won't tomorrow, so we'll be ready to go.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.